Hey there, Boots Owen here. This is my Volkswagen Golf car. I'm going to change the oil today. Usually I do it by taking out the plug underneath and letting the oil drain out. Today I'm going to use an oil pump that I haven't used in a long time. It's typically quite messy, but it means you're not on your back playing around on the ground. I'll assess how that goes afterwards, I think. I'm also going to change the filter. Haven't done this job in a while, so it's worth doing. Should really do it more often. Stay tuned. New filter, new oil. Usually I put it up on ramps and climb in underneath and drain it out from below, and I think I've shown that in a previous video, perhaps. Check it out if it's there. Search Boots Owen oil change. I've definitely done it before for the Volkswagen Transporter. This one, this time, I'm going to try it with this little fellow. It's an oil Absaug Pompe, or oil pump. There's a picture of how it's meant to look when you buy it, and immediately you use it, it gets covered in oil. It should clip onto the battery. It should just suck the oil out. I remember using it before, and if you don't keep it flat, it leaks everywhere. So you'll have to remember that. First of all, I need to take off this cover and the battery cover. It's held on with screws. One's missing, one's down there, and one's got a cover on it, and it should just lift off. If it was just a straight oil change, I wouldn't bother with taking off the cover, but because I want to do the filter, I need to get in beneath it. Now, there's the oil filter unit there. I have to screw that off. It may come off by hand. I'm going to put some gloves on. Over here, let me try and get this cover off the battery. It should just lift up, I guess. Yeah, kind of. It's caught on something. There it is, just slides straight up. That's easy peasy. Let's have a look at this oil filter first. I've got oil gloves on it. Now, there we go. You can do it by hand, that makes life easier. This one just has a cartridge rather than a metal screw-on unit from below, which is good and bad, I guess. I don't know if it's necessary, really. Let's see. Sucking in oil, that's good. I've just run the engine not too long ago. The oil's a little bit warm and flowing nicely, so that'll wander in there. Okay, keep that aside. That's just going in the bin, really, that oil filter, which is a shame, but I don't know how to recycle them. I don't think we can. Now, next job, see if this pipe will fit down here. Yeah. So I think by and by it gravity feeds the oil out. So you need to get your receptacle bottle, receiving bottle, down low somewhere. Or it's too low to get it out. There we go. I'm hoping we get out about 4.5 litres. This is the oil tank from the last job. No, it's a short answer. So now the pump is anchored with some bungees. Hoping I can get this to stay in here now. I prefer if the bottle was on the ground outside, but well, it isn't, so that's that. This hasn't been used in a few years. Will it work? It's doing something. I remember the experience being like this previously, just bloody useless. What I'm going to do is get a pipe that goes down the oil tube and try and use that instead of that flexible hose. So after a huge amount of faffing around, I've got a bit of copper pipe, 8mm, going down. I think what was happening was that the oil was too thick for the pipes that I was using. That thing is not at all happy. It does sound like it's pumping now. It is genuinely pumping it out now. That is oil. It is spraying oil out. So what I'll do is I'll run through a little bit of clean oil and see if that does anything. Flowing down now. I'll turn it off and give it a moment to come good. I don't know if you can see that over here at the bottle, it is spraying. So while I'm waiting for that to drain down a bit, I'll put the filter together. Here's the new filter. It's not even wrapped, that's cool. Genuine Bosch, which is not like me, but there you go. It comes with an O-ring kit. So over here, let's hook this old one out. Gone, and this one here. Oh, and I'm putting oil everywhere. That's it. The filter, I believe, just seats in position. Does it? There it is, and it pushes in. I'm guessing it maybe only goes on one way. I don't know. Drop that down. And it does seat up right to the end. There it is. Okay, that's it. I guess it was a good idea to put that cloth down. So let's see if there's any more oil and then get out of here. Not really. It does sound like something's coming out now. Pushing this down a bit harder. Not much really. It's just spraying out air now. Call it a day. Give this a wipe. The problem with this kit is everything is oily after it and it's very hard to clean up. So all that leaves is for me to put new oil in. I've cut a drink bottle at a bit of a 45-degree or something angle. Better get the lid off this stuff. Nice clean oil. No plug to put back in, of course. Bottom of the dipstick. As you see there, it should be up to the grazed area, the hatched area between here and here. But it's down below now, so it might be a bit more dribbling in. I'd rather fill it low and fill it up later than overfill it. Yeah, it's up to the bottom of the hatched area now. So I will leave it for the moment. That one is. Put this cover back on for no particular reason. clean off any mistakes. I'll dip it one last time. It's actually up to the bottom now, just from a bit dribbling in. So how did it go today? Well, I reckon I wasted a lot of time with that pump. I reckon it would have been faster if I had just driven it up on ramps and taken the bung out of the bottom. As it stands, I learned a little bit because I was using too thin a tube to get the oil out through that dipstick hole. I really should have used a bigger tube at the beginning, then it would have just pumped it out. We could have been done in 10 minutes. I'd say I wasted half an hour faffing. That said, I'm ready to go next time. I should do this job more often. But overall it was a success. I changed the oil and filter. What I will say is, maybe 2 years ago, maybe a year ago, whenever I last bought oil was 12 quid for a bottle, the cheapest oil I could usually get. This stuff, again, same auto factors. I said, how much is it? They said 20 quid. And I said, 20 quid for a gallon of oil? Normally it's 12 quid. And he said, yeah, it's gone up. So that's the state of affairs that we're at the moment. Let me know what you do, or if you think I could speed up the process or improve it anyways, or if there's a better pump on the market you think I should get, let me know about it. Or any other DIY tips, write them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you later.